Julie, I think we should get going now.
I agree with you there, Steve.
Let's get to move on, or we'll get arrested for breaking curfew.
Wait a minute. What's that over there?
Mom, sorry if I disturbed you.
Martia, sweetie. What are you doing up at the middle of the night?
15 years to the day you and Dad found me.
Oh my goodness. You're right. Come here. Happy birthday, my darling daughter.
Thanks, Mom. I can't wait to celebrate with you guys.
We can't wait to celebrate with you either.
Where is that bus? We're gonna be late for a class.
Maybe we should have accepted my dad's offer for a ride.
Yeah. You're right. It's too late for that now, as both our dads are at work.
We could just walk instead.
Miss Bennett,
Yes, sir.
are you aware your sister and cousin are almost an hour late?
Those naughty girls are so frit. Why didn't they accept my dad's offer for a ride this morning?
I don't know. Wait, aren't they still in middle school?
Yes, they are. Although Erica will coming here in 3 months as a freshman.
So yes, she's on the 1995 fall register for 9th grade.
And I'll be in sophomore year, or 10th grade.
You may be different, but to us, you're the same.
Detention for 3 weeks. What a joke.
Shut your trap. It's your fault we got slammed in detention for 3 weeks. Wait until our parents find out. We are going to be grounded for more than a month.
You were late too.
I'm late because you insisted on getting the bus, which never came. So you made us walk. Next time accept your dad's offer. You disgust me sometimes.
It's not all my fault. You agreed to walk.
Don't you start acting like a baby. 13-year-olds don't act like babies. Snap out of it, or I'll recommend to your parents that you wear diapers.
You are grounded for 4 weeks. How dare you refuse your father's offer for a carpool to school this morning, force Erica to use a bus which she then never got, and force her to walk with you, landing you both in detention for 3 weeks. It wasn't all my fault. I thought I might hear this nonsense. How was it not all your fault? Erica was with me. So she. Don't you dare try to pin part of the blame on Erica. She was willing to accept your father's offer. But you insisted on catching a bus, which you knew wasn't running today. You also knew walking was going to make you later than catching no bus at all. On top of that, you acted like a baby while in detention today. Erica told you that absolute lie. That proves her to be telling the truth about it. How dare you sulk at school, come home, try to get her in trouble too, call her a liar, and then sulk at me. She suggested I put diapers on you. You won't put a diaper on me. Hear this, young lady. I will put a diaper on you in a minute if you don't stop behaving like this, and go apologize to your father and cousin. But that's not fair. That's not the attitude a 13-year-old should take. Looks like I'll be changing your naughty bottom. You are having a diaper on right now, and are going to be in diapers until you start behaving like a proper 13-year-old.
No way.
Yes way. Come on! Diaper for you. Now.
Now you know you shouldn't have done what you did. That's why you got into this trouble in the first place. You were very naughty to behave in such a way.
Okay. Martia. I don't need another lecture. Can I go out now?
Oh no. You know perfectly well being grounded means you're not to go out for leisure. Besides, you're in diapers as well. Speaking of which, I need to change your diaper, and then you can go to your room. Naughty girl.
And so, she's been grounded for 3 weeks and diapered until she changes her attitude.
Thanks for letting me know. Hopefully this teaches her to behave. Melanie, a 13-year-old who acts like she's 13 days old.
I hope so too. However, it never does to dwell on it.
You're right, Mom.
Your father needs to see you.
I shall go see him.
So, I want to know why you suggested such a weird punishment?
Melanie was sulking and acting like a baby, and not a teenager. If she's gonna act like a baby, she should be treated like one. Babies wear diapers, and so should she.
I see. That strange old rule. Oh dear.
Dad, the best thing is not dwell on it.
That's true. But your Aunt Julie has been in touch on the insistence of your Uncle Steve, who doesn't want to be changing Melanie's diapers every day.
What does Martia think?
She agrees with you. It turns out she still puts diapers on Melanie when she sits for her.
I didn't realize that. I should recommend we all stop it, and advise Melanie to start acting her age.
That's my girl. I'm glad we had this talk.
Me too, Dad.
I understand how you feel, honey. We're all just as curious as you are. Your mother and I found you lying there abandoned in the park. We couldn't leave you there.
And I love and appreciate you for that. The question is, if I wasn't born here on Earth, then where was I born?
We don't know that, I'm afraid. It's natural for you to be curious as to where you originally came from.
I am happy here. It's my home after all. I love you all so much.
We love you. You're a lovable curiosity to all of us. Alien or not, you're our daughter, and nothing will change that.
Melanie, are you okay?
I'm fine. Martia. Why do you ask?
I heard you screaming, and thought I'd come check on you.
I appreciate that, Martia. But I didn't scream.
Stupid.
Martia. Just because you made a mistake doesn't make you stupid. Don't use that language about yourself again.
You were right. Thanks, Melanie.
curious, are we?
Very much so. As to where I was sent here from.
That's easy. You came up the stairs, as in which planet?
Precisely.
It's perfectly normal. However, I love you no matter what planet you were born on. You're my sister, and you always will be.
This is enough curiosity to last me a lifetime. What am I doing here? It's only summer 1995, not Halloween. I hope this isn't real. Mom?
Of course it's me, sweetie. Are you feeling alright?
Yeah, I guess.
Are you sure about that? You seem a bit jumpy lately.
Do I?
Yes, honey. Just last night, Melanie had to wake her because she saw you thrashing in your sleep. She was deeply that worried if she didn't, you would have hurt yourself.
She told you about it?
She had to, sweetheart. She loves you too much to let you hurt yourself, as do we.
I didn't realize I was doing it.
Of course you didn't. I want you to be honest now. Is something bothering you?
I've been having these strange dreams lately.
What kind of strange dreams?
Ones in which I find myself in a scary place.
How long have you been having these nightmares?
Every night for the past 3 weeks.
Oh, you poor thing. No wonder you're jumpy. I would be too if I were you.
Is here certainly then a good summer?
Yes indeed, we start the new semester soon. I start my freshman year of high school.
I start my sophomore year. Melanie starts 8th grade. If she wants to make it to high school, she needs to buckle down and study hard.
I think she will calm down and be more mature.
Before we go back to school proper, we need to wear a tent welcome day. Meet our new home, or our teachers and classmates.
When will that be?
Sometimes in the first week of September. Not long now.
I heard Liberty Bell when we are starting a teaching career on our high school.
She is. That's Mrs. Bell to us. She is gonna be the humoral teacher for the new 9th grade class. That's you and your classmates?
I get to be one of their first students.
She will be teaching English as well.
Rather in our choice, considering she was actually there when our fair nation first gained independence. She became immortal on her 26th birthday, and assigned to be the guardian of independence. She was born on July 4, 1740, became guardian of independence on the same day in 1776.
219 years? Gosh. That's all of our country's histories and set began. I know Mrs. Bell is 255.
That matters not. She's gonna be a fantastic addition to the school faculty.
Oh my goodness. Am I actually on the moon? Or is this another one of my strange alien powers? I don't rightly know.
Martia, are you with us?
I'm sorry. Yes.
You looked like you were out of it.
I was there for a few minutes.
You seem to be zoning out quite a lot lately. Are you feeling okay?
I know. I'm sorry. I don't know what's causing it.
Are you getting enough sleep?
To be honest. Yes and no.
Please clarify.
Yes, I am turning in early enough. And no, I still don't get enough sleep.
There is your problem. That's why you keep zoning out. Poor thing.
I keep dreaming that I'm alone on the moon. Quite disturbing actually.
Mom and Dad need to know about it. They won't like being kept in the dark. I'll put in a talk with them.
Thanks, sweetie. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. I love you too much to even think about ignoring this. You, on the other hand, need to get to bed right now. A diaper wouldn't go in this either as an extra precaution. So, let's go get you diapered and into bed. You wanted to see me and Jenny.
Yes, sweetie.
What did I do?
You're not in trouble, honey. I just want to address the situation you got in with Erica.
Oh. It's complicated.
Melanie, I'm your aunt, and Erica's mother. If you're gonna be naughty and keep it a secret, you will be in trouble.
We had a bit of a disagreement over the medical drama Creep Medical. I hardly call it a situation.
Seriously? You're falling out of a difference of opinion? That's ridiculous and childish.
I know, huh? She needs to.
Stop right there, you naughty girl. Don't you dare make out the fault lies entirely with Erica. It's as much your fault as it is hers.
For goodness sake. You're both acting like a pair of little kids, and it's disgusting.
I don't understand why Melanie had to call Creek Medical a bunch of unrealistic crap.
You are upset about something that's not worth getting upset about. That's pathetic, and very naughty. So what if Melanie doesn't like medical dramas? I'm not a fan of them either.
You don't like medical dramas? Unbelievable.
Don't you take that tone with me. How dare you? If you can't accept others' opinions, you really shouldn't ask them. You two deserve to be grounded for this. And I wouldn't be surprised if our moms did ground you.
I'm grounding Erica until she snaps out of this childish mood.
I don't blame you, Aunt Jenny. I'm going to recommend to my parents that they ground Melanie for her part in this stupidity. I'm sorry this has happened.
Don't be silly, sweetheart. This is not your fault, in any way.
Martia, thank goodness you're here.
I just got home, Erica. What is it?
I came to tell you about Melanie.
What about her?
She had a bit of an upset today at the youth center and kinda lost it.
When you say a bit of an upset,
I mean a massive upset.
so this means she erupted and stormed out of the building?
Yes. We need your help finding her. She might do something really stupid.
Of course. I'd be no sister if I didn't help look for her. Erica. This is really important. Who upsets Melanie, and what did they say to make her fly off the handle?
It was Mark Johnson. He said he was going to report our family for harboring an illegal alien. And dropped you into it.
Great. We're dealing with a racist little twig. I may not have been born on this planet, but it is my home. It's all I know. We need to find my poor little sister before she goes, and does something she'll regret later on.
I know. And I'm sorry you got dragged into this.
You did me a favor by dragging me into it. We should keep looking.
and that's what he said.
You've had a very hard day today, sweetie. I don't blame you for getting angry about what Mark Johnson said about Martia. Everybody's really worried about you. They've been looking for you all day.
I'm sorry.
Don't be silly. Nobody blames you. They'll be really glad you're safe. Martia took it very hard when Erica told her everything.
And she's dealt with it.
Yes. She tracked him down and managed to force an apology out of him.
I'm ready to go home now, Mrs. Bell.
Good. Let's get you home, sweetheart. Your family will be really glad to have you back. Safe and sound.
This was a great idea, bro.
Glad you think so, Steve. Oh, we need time to catch up properly.
I agree, Eric. How are Jenny and Erica?
They are very well, thanks. How are Julie and the girls?
They're all really well, thanks. Both girls are hanging out more now than they used to.
I'm glad you're all healthy and happy. Excellent, that is.
Juliana would like you all to come to us for dinner this weekend.
That'll be great. I'll tell Jenny and Erica we've been invited to dinner at yours. I'm sure they'll be delighted.
Excellent. I'll let Julie know you're coming. She's gonna be thrilled. I know I am.
Me too. We need to spend more time together as a family. I thought you might like to stop at our favorite cafe. Nostalgia.
I would indeed. You're right there, Eric. Pure nostalgia for us. We've been coming here since it first opened in 1964.
We have indeed.
We were 14 and 16 at the time. That was 31 years ago.
It is a long time. We're currently 45 and 47.
Funny thing, isn't it? I'm gonna be 50 in 3 years.
Melanie.
Yes, Marcia.
Mom wants to talk to you, sweetie. You're not in trouble. It's just a quickly.
Okay. I'll be with her in a minute. I understand your concerns, Mom. The thing is, it's not easy to keep up with everything all at once.
I understand that more than anything, honey. I don't expect you to get everything all done at once. You can go at your own pace. But not today, as you've had a busy week. I want you to take it easy.
Thanks, Mom. But I can't.
Yes, you can. And you are going to. I don't want you pushing yourself too hard.
I have things to do.
And you can do them after the weekend. You are going to relax for the next couple days, or I'll have you taking 3 weeks off.
But...
Melanie, I do these things because I love you, and I hate to see you so stressed out. Please take what I say to heart.
All right. I will take time off, not just the weekend, but a few weeks.
Thanks, sweetie. I knew I could count on you to listen to me.
I'll go sit down.
Steve, honey.
Yes, my sweet little flower.
I was wondering if you could have a talk with Melanie.
What's the matter with her?
She's been very distant lately. She's refusing help from everyone.
Is something bothering her?
I don't know. She won't tell anyone. Marshall was the first to notice it, and told me about it.
Don't worry. I'll have a talk with her. She won't shut me out. So, are you gonna tell me what this is about?
What's about?
Melanie, please don't try to shut me out. I'm your father, and I love you. Concerns have been raised about your distant behavior from your mother and your sister. I have been asked to step in.
Well, it's like this.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
Very serious, yes. I was being distant because I was being threatened to keep everything quiet. I never meant to.
I know it wasn't your fault, sweetie. And they are doing to blame you. I'll tell everyone who tried to help for you and push them away. I just need to know the name of this scumbag who threatened you so I can report his threatening behavior to the police.
Thanks, Dad. First, I get fired because my sister is an alien, and now I get death threats if I don't stay quiet at my best friend being blackmailed. The scumbag name is Tony Stockworth.
Tony Stockworth. I know that freak. You did the right thing by coming forward about it. I'm going to reap him limb to limb for what he did to you.
Martia Bennett. What time do you call this?
It's 4:30. Why?
Exactly. I told you to be home by 3. It is 90 minutes after that. You had better have a damn good excuse.
I was hanging out with Debbie Semford. Lost track of time. I'm sorry.
That's your excuse?
Yeah.
And it's a very poor excuse at that. I will not have this behavior from my 15-year-old daughter.
Come on, Mom. It's the one time I get home late? And you are acting like it's the 1000th. Chill out.
Young lady, when I set a time for you to be home, I expect you to keep to it. You showed me today that you couldn't do that.
Mom, you're overreacting. Blowing my mistake out of proportion.
I'm not having this. You are grounded for a month. How dare you come home late with that lame excuse?
Come on, that's unfair. My reason for being late was valid. Now to poor excuse.
I'm not arguing with you, Martia. You're grounded, and up. Go to your room, right now. You have been a very naughty girl.
Grounded just because I lost track of time, whilst out. Mom is overreacting, and needs to calm down. She came down on me pretty hard for no reason.
Hey Melanie. Where's Martia?
She's grounded for coming home after 3 on Friday afternoon. Getting home at 4:30.
Hang on, it's summer vacation. Why would your parents set her at 3 o'clock curfew?
My mom sent her the ridiculous curfew. Dad had nothing to do with it. He strongly disagrees with her decision to treat Marcia like a freaking 3-year-old.
Quite right too. She's 15, not a fifth of that. So what if she stays out after 3 p.m?
You can try to reason with my mom if you like. But you won't get anywhere.
There's no point, is there? We all know Aunt Julie's overreacting to Martia's so-called bad behavior. Adults never take their kids seriously in cases like this.
I know, huh? My dad, Marcia and I have all tried and failed to talk her out of this overreaction. All we got Marcia was extra time on punishment.
Poor Martia. She must feel like she's serving the life sentence. It is most unfair. Martia should be out here with us. Not stuck inside on the parental charge of breaking a stupid childish excuse for a curfew.
I know. I hope my dad can talk her around. He's still trying to get her to revoke Marcia's grounding.
I wish him luck. She's a hard nut to crack.
This is the cafe our dads used to frequent as teenagers.
I know. That's why I brought us here.
My dad recommended it to me. I was gonna suggest coming here.
I had the same idea. After all, it has been 31 years since the place opened to customers.
That's a long time for them to be in business.
Martia?
Yes, Aunt Jenny?
I thought you were grounded.
I was, but my mom let me off after realizing she was overreacting to something perfectly normal.
That's good. At least she's finally realized it. What made her realize?
My dad and Melanie teamed up to show her that all teenagers get home after an agreed time. I felt like it was a ridiculous early curfew. But now, never mind.
I am glad Eric or Melanie were at the movies. However, I could spend time with you if you like.
I'd love to hang out. So where are we going?
It's entirely up to you, sweetie. Wherever you choose, that's where we'll go.
I'd like to go to Dad and Uncle Eric's favorite cafe.
Ah, that's a very good choice.
You're alright? This is a very nice place.
You've never been here before now?
Maybe once, not that I remember.
Never mind. We all forget things sometimes. Let's enjoy our time together. Aunt and niece.
It's great to see you, dear cousin.
You too, dear cousin. I love seeing you.
Right back at you.
How are things?
Really well, thanks. How are things with you?
Also really well, thanks. So, what shall we do?
We have a down for scheduled for 1:30 this afternoon.
Never mind. We can find something to do inside.
How very true. We can.
That was a fun afternoon.
It certainly was. However, I should be getting home now.
Erica. It's 11 at night. I can't allow you to walk home on your own. You're gonna have to stop here tonight. It's for your own safety.
I am really enjoying our time together, Martia.
Me too, Melanie. It occurred to me that we hadn't spent much time together lately. I thought it was time to fix that.
I appreciate it, Martia. I also understand that you've been busy.
Very sweet of you.
Martia, you're my sister, and I love you. What kind of younger sister would I be if I didn't?
Not a very good one. Oh you. I love you too.
There you are. What shall we do now?
Well, I was thinking.
How did you get us here so quickly?
What do you mean?
We were just in the park, and now we are here at Dad and Uncle Eric's favorite boyhood cafe. In a matter of seconds.
I don't know. Anyway, that's not important right now. This is what's important.
You're right. This is more important right now. Me getting to spend time with my sister.
Bingo. After all, we don't have long before going back to school. The fall semester begins in a few weeks.
It does indeed. I become an 8th grader.
You certainly do. Erica becomes a freshman at my high school, and I become a sophomore.
She enters the big leagues.
Erica Bennett.
Yes, Mrs. Bell?
If I have 90 candy bars and multiply them by 3, how many would I have?
270.
Excellent. What is 270 times 2?
540.
Well done. Can you please add 540 to 270?
810. What are we, kindergarteners? Give me something harder.
Hey now, there's no need to be rude.
Sorry, Mrs. Bell. I was just pointing out how easy your questions are.
Duly noted. I'm just warming you all up, as it's your first day here as students, as well as my first day as a teacher.
I understand that. Thanks for the clarification.
You're welcome. There's plenty of time for harder problems in my class, as 9th graders are expected to learn algebra.
I'm looking forward to that. I love math.
Okay. I have an idea. Why don't we put away our books and spend time getting to know each other?
Now you're talking. That's what we all expected our first day to be like.
Then let's begin.
I'm glad you had a good first day, sweetie. I was hoping you would.
I had a great first day. High school is going to be a fantastic journey.
I'm so glad. I hope Melanie had a good first day of 8th grade, and didn't get in any trouble.
Oh yeah, she gets in trouble on the first day of every new school year. I hope this year was different too.
So, young lady, you thought it was a good idea to cheat on your opening day exam, did you?
No, Mom.
Lying to me about it is only going to land you in more trouble.
I'm not lying.
Don't you dare lie to me, young lady. I just had to come to the principal's office and pick you up after you had to spend the whole day there for cheating on the exam. There was no excuse for that behavior. How very naughty you are.
I was sent to the principal's office on false charges.
Excuse me, young lady. I saw your test paper, which was obviously another student's paper with your name in place of theirs. That is the #1 way cheating occurs in school tests. You got suspended on your first day back, and I am so angry with you right now.
But that's not my fault.
It is all your fault, Melanie Bennett. I will not have this kind of behavior from my daughter. It is foul, offensive, and really naughty. You're grounded.
Grounded.
Yes. As long as I deem proper, you truly deserve it.
But I don't.
Enough! You will stay up here and think about what you've done. Your behavior is disgusting. I'm sure your father, sister, aunt, uncle, and cousin would agree with me when I tell them.
Please don't tell them.
I will be telling them what you did, and they will absolutely agree with your punishment. Your father will definitely add to it.
How dare my naughty sister chuck what I warned her about cheating and lying back in my face. What did I do to deserve it?
Ian.
Oh hey. Barbara, what's up?
I came to talk to you about Martia Bennett.
Martia Bennett? She's causing some intrigue in G2, is she?
Yes. She shows math skills that seem far too out of this world for a girl from Earth. Let alone one from 1995.
I know what you mean. I saw similar skills from her in my science lecture yesterday.
But sir, why are we doing a litmus paper test? We all know all coli turn blue in reaction.
That's the point of the experiment, Martia.
Yeah, but why? And why aren't the elements clinker, Tillman, Slinky and the more on the periodic table?
What?
I see, so she actually questioned your teaching?
Yes, as well as you asking me and why the elements clinker, Tillman, Slinky and the more on the periodic table?
What utter nonsense. Those aren't real elements.
I don't think she's from their world. I think she might be an alien.
The time for answers has come. I say we pay Mr. and Mrs. Bennett a visit.
It's like she was born on a different planet.
That's because she was. Julie and I found her as a baby in an abandoned spacecraft. In the park nearly 16 years ago.
Really? Which planet is she from?
We don't actually know which planet she was originally from. We're just as intrigued as you. I see, does she even know she's not human? Oh, she's worked that out for herself. But like us, she's no closer to finding out which planet she was born on. So, she's intrigued by herself? Oh yes. But we love her no matter what the situation. Has she discovered any strange powers yet? Yes, now that you mention it.
Just before the semester started, she teleported herself and Melanie to mine in my brother's favorite boyhood cafe.
Teleportation? That's amazing. Any other power surfaced?
Not as of yet.
Wow. I never expected to learn all this about one of my star pupils. That was most interesting.
It certainly was.
Martia ought to be one of our most valuable students.
I can't believe you cheated on your 8th grade entrance exam after all the warnings I gave you.
Please Martia. Don't slam me any more than I have been already.
Melanie Bennett. You should have expected this. After what you did 3 days ago, how could you not think you deserved it?
I'm already paying for that. Grounded for 3 months and suspended from school, pending a hearing.
Well, I am going to be adding to that. Another 2 months on top of the 3 months mom and dad gave you. Naughty girl.
Martia. Please.
No amount of begging is gonna get you off. Go to your room, right now. How dare you be so damn naughty.
I'm already in enough disgrace over this mess I got myself in. Yes, it was Martia's warnings I ignored. I wish I hadn't been so naughty.
I forgive you for ignoring me and being naughty in your opening exam. But I can't revoke your punishment, as it was given by mom and dad in the first place. I will reduce my extension to 1 month, and no further.
Fair enough. I realized I could be expelled for what I did.
Hopefully you can convince the board you're sorry and won't do it again. If you can convince them of your remorse, they won't expel you.
I truly.
Melanie Bennett. Watch your language. That's very naughty of you.
Sorry, Martia.
Hey Eric.
Julie, my dear sister-in-law, how are you?
I'm okay, thanks. How are you all doing?
We are all fine, thanks. How are Steve and the girls?
Steve's very busy at work, Martia's just fine, and Melanie's still grounded for cheating on her 8th grade opening exam.
I heard about that. It's been a week. Don't you think her punishment should be revoked?
Not yet. We are waiting for the date of her disciplinary hearing. She could be expelled for cheating.
I wish you luck convincing the board not to expel her. Schools take cheating very seriously, even in start-of-year exams. Expulsion is usually an automatic punishment for that crime.
Martia's helping her build her case against it.
I hope for her that works. But I doubt it will.
Until we find out if she's been expelled or not, she remains grounded.
What are you gonna do if she is expelled?
We are going to ground her until we find her another school.
I see. So she'll be serving life.
No, just another 6 months.
Your word is law. You are her mother after all.
Thanks, sweet brother-in-law. I should be going now, as I have a few things to buy.
Okay, honey. See you later.
So, Dad, I got to know. How did the hearing go?
It went surprisingly well. Considering the seriousness of the Melanie's transgression. I think it was her plea of guilt and strong remorse that convinced the board to keep her on at the school.
Thank goodness my help paid off.
It did more than that. She hails you as her hero, helping her to prepare her case to present to the board.
Where are you going, sweetheart?
To my room.
Why?
I'm grounded, remember?
Not anymore. I see no reason for the punishment to stay any longer. You're free to go out get some fresh air.
Melanie?
And Jenny.
How did your hearing go?
I won my case. The board didn't expel me.
Well done, sweetheart. I'm so proud of you. You managed not to get expelled. That's excellent.
I wouldn't still be in the school if it wasn't for Martia's coaching and help preparing my case against expulsion.
And this is the end of the first season of our series. Hope you enjoyed it.
What is your favorite episode and what's the best part about it? Let Wally know in the comments section.
Push the thumbs up if you like it.
If you want to use us, make sure to give a credit to Poseidon God of Water 20 Productions. His channel will be in the description if you want to subscribe to him. He is making great series about family households, such as Barrett, Brown, Stevens, Duncan, Andersons, Stratton, Morgan, Common and Kraft, and more.
The second season of our series is coming soon. So stay tuned, and have a great day to you all. Here's goes the picture of all 7 of us. See you later!